Hi everyone, it's Tesla. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be talking about how I created this look. I'm going to do a quick tutorial of the eyes and then just chat about some of the products that I used. But I'm going to be creating a look using the famous/infamous Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I wanted to use this palette, one, because I did get asked to create a look with it, and then two, I thought with some of these new releases that are coming out, particularly the new Riviera palette, it would be nice to revisit some of the current palettes in the collection. So I'm thinking about doing a series where I do some looks with the other Anastasia palettes. One of the other cool things about this video that I'll talk about at some point is that most of the products that I'm going to be using are Anastasia Beverly Hills products, and what's really cool is that a lot of them are on sale now at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I think other retailers, like other discount retailers. So Subculture is actually on sale now, and I think that you can find it at Marshall's. At one point it was $29.99. I think it's gone down to $19.99. So if you can pick this up before they stop selling it in the stores, definitely get it. I really am a fan of this palette. She's not the easiest to work with, but if you're willing to have some patience with her, you can create some really unique, fun, beautiful looks. So definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you have the Subculture? Is it a favorite of yours? Let me know. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get into the video. And so I've already done the eyebrows, and then for my eye base I've used the MAC paint pot in soft ochre. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush, and this is from Eco Tools. This is called their defined crease brush. You can use it as a crease brush, but I find that it works fine as an overall fluffing brush to set the eye. And I'm going to use the color Dawn, which is almost the same color as I am. So it works really well for me in terms of setting the rest of the eyeshadows. I'm gonna use the same brush, but in between colors, I'm gonna use my blank slate dupe for the, I think it's the Vero or Vera Moda color switch. I found this also at TJ, it was either TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I can't remember, for maybe like $5.99. And I have a previous video, someone asked me where I found this, and because it's a TJ Maxx item, I wasn't able to link the specific item in my description box, but there is something similar that you can find on Amazon. It'll run anywhere from like $3 to $7 depending on, I guess, like the size, but this is really just as effective, I think, because I'm able to get the brush cleaned off. And so the next color that I'm going to go in with, let's see, I want to do something kind of yellowish today. I'm going to do a lighter color. So I'm going to go in with the shade New Wave, which is this kind of I won't say mustard, it's kind of like an orangey kind of marigold color. And I'm going to put this in my crease. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to switch brushes. So we keep it really simple over here. I mentioned previously that I actually really like the Anastasia brushes that come with the palette. So I'm going to be using the shader end of this double-ended brush, and I'm going to go in with the outer V color. And I think today I want to use the color All Star, which is this burgundy shade. It's like a deepened reddish, I don't want to say, it's like a reddish purpley color. And I'm going to go into that with the outer V with this color. And I'm going to tap it on the outer V, because one thing that I would say about this palette is that sometimes the colors do muddy together. I haven't tried this particular combo, so we're gonna see how it works. So using the other side of the brush, the fluffy side, I'm just going to gently blend the colors together. The next color that I'm going to go in with is one of my favorites in the palette. It's this metallic shade called Adorn, and I'm going to put that on the inner part of my lid. As you can see, I've tried my best to do a look using this color All Star. Now, one of the challenges that I would say is really accurate with this palette is like building the color can be a little bit patchy, and so I'm finding myself like continually going back in to try and keep that color there. And what I noticed was that as I was blinking, it moved a little bit, it shifted. We'll see how this works out. So the next thing I want to do, just to add a little dimension to the eye, is go in with this shade Electric here. I'm gonna go in with my flat shader brush. We'll see how that works. I have to go back in and fix All Star again. It does not want to stay. It does not want to stay. This is one of those challenging shades, so I keep having to go back in. Off camera, I put on some face makeup. I put on the Fenty Pro Filter, the Instant Retouch Primer. For foundation, I use the Dior Face and Body, or it's the, yeah, Face and Body foundation. This is the Dior Backstage foundation, and then this is in the shade 4W. For my under eye, I just did a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I finally found the full size in stock at my Sephora. I've been hunting it down, but I love it. It's a staple for me. It keeps my under eyes from looking super dry and crepey, and I prefer it actually to the Fenty powder. I'm gonna go ahead and with the same brush, I'm so simple with the brushes, you guys. I'm gonna use All Star. All Star is a little bit of a challenging color because as I've been adding it on, it does have a tendency to come off, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just stamp it on the under eye. With the color switch, I'm gonna clean the brush off, and I'm just going to soften the edge here. So I'm gonna go into the inner part of the lid back with New Wave, our orangey gold color. And then I'm also gonna go in with a smaller brush. This is actually an eyebrow brush from e.l.f., but I'm gonna go back in with the shade Electric, and I'm gonna place it in between New Wave and All Star to see if I can connect the colors together and kind of mirror what's happening on the top of the lid. To kind of finish this look, before I put on liner and lashes, I'm going to go in with the shade Cube for the inner corner highlight. So it looks a little wild right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on liner, and I'm gonna use my NYX matte liquid liner that I really love. I mentioned it in my February favorites. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Double Up Double Wispies. I love these. They're so pretty and fluffy, and I will be back. Hey friends, I'm back with the finished look, and what do we think? I think it came out pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with the eye look overall. I will say that the shade All Star, it's so beautiful, but it's pretty hard to work with. And so I really did have to stamp it on. And I think if you look up really close, I mean, it's okay. I think it's okay. It stayed on there. I mean, if you really want to like give it like a really, really close examination, you'll see that there was some patchiness with this particular shade, but overall I was really happy with the shade Electric. I think that New Wave is really nice as a transition shade. Dawn is a really good setting shade for me. It's almost my exact skin tone. And I've used the other shades in the palette. I really like Roxy. This is probably one of my other favorite transition shades in the palette. So overall, I think I was able to create a pretty comprehensive look with it. Off camera, I lined my eyes. I put on the Double Wispies by Ardell. And for a little bit of extra fun, I used the shade Teaspoon from ColourPop, the cream gel liner in the waterline. And then I've been loving the BFF mascara. I used the color Kiss and Teal on the bottom lashes, and I really like how that came out. And the other products that I used on the face, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love, and I used the shade Nectarine on the cheeks. And if you can believe it, this was only $10.99. I got this, I found this at Marshall's. So actually, one of the things that's really great about this is all these products were on sale at Marshall's. Another fun find at Marshall's was a lipstick quad. And from that quad, I used the shade Latte for the lips. And again, another Marshall's find. And then for my contour, sorry guys, it's a little bit of a mess. For my contour, I use this contour kit also from Marshall's. This usually retails for about $40. I think I got this for $18.99. And this is the light to medium. And I just used it to just kind of contour my nose a little bit, and then just like add a little bit of bronze to the cheeks. And then for highlight, I used this Aurora palette, highlighter palette, and I used the shade Eclipse in here, which is this top golden shade. And I still have the price tag. This is $24.99, and this usually retails for $40. So I have like everything that I used on my face with the exception of the foundation, concealer, and setting powder under $30, which is a pretty good deal. So you can get a whole face of ABH makeup essentially on discount if you go searching at Marshall's. So just quickly to overview, Glow Kit $24.99, Contour Kit $18.99, usually retails for $40. Blushes that usually retail for $30, this is $10.99. The Subculture palette is actually on sale right now. I still got mine on sale. I think I paid $27 for it. It went on sale at Ulta before it made its way to the TJ Maxx, but now it's on sale for $19.99, as low as $19.99 in some places. And then this mini quad of lipsticks was $16.99. So it usually retails for $24.99. So be able to get 4 lipsticks for 4 minis of the ABH matte formula, I think is fantastic at that price point. And then the 2 other eye products that were not ABH besides the lashes and the liner were the volumizing mascara, which retails for $8, and then this is like $5 or $6. So you have in a face of mostly affordable products, the Dior Foundation usually retails for a little bit more, closer to like $40, which is still a good price for a Dior foundation. And then the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm willing to pay for that because I love how it sets my makeup. But I think the look came out really, really well. I'm really happy with it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below, do you like this? Was this helpful for you? Would you like to see me do some other looks with the Subculture palette? I was thinking of doing a series with the Anastasia palette since the Riviera collection just came out, and I'm waiting for that one in the mail. I'm so excited about that one. And but I also want to get a lot of use out of my other ABH palettes. They're just all so beautiful. I've been really pleased with all of the releases that Norvina has put out and Anastasia has put out. They are just stunning, and I just wanted to go and revisit some of the current palettes. So let me know what you think. So thank you so much for watching. That is pretty much it for this video, but before you go, if you could just like the video to let me know that you like these kind of videos with the tutorials or looks or ideas. Definitely consider subscribing. I would love to be able to have you join my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that when I do upload a new video, you know about it. And if you would leave me a comment, I would really appreciate that as well, so we can keep chatting with one another. I love interacting with you all. So I just want to say thank you again for watching. I always appreciate your time. It means a lot to me. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.